What's more American than standing up for what you believe in, even when the government tries to shut you down? Today we're talking about a patriot of a CEO who's willing to go to jail rather than take down the American flag. Not just any flag, we're talking about a massive 3,200 square foot American flag that flies 130 feet in the air. That's almost the size of a basketball court waving in the wind. Marcus Lemonis, this badass CEO of Camping World, is currently in an all-out war with multiple city governments across the country over his gigantic American flags. And get this, he just closed one of his stores in Greenville, North Carolina, rather than comply with their demands to take it down. This isn't just some publicity stunt. This is a man who was literally born in an orphanage in Beirut, Lebanon, which was probably a war zone back then, came to America as an immigrant, and built a business empire employing over 13,000 people. For over 20 years, Camping World has been flying these enormous American flags at their locations nationwide. Each flag costs about $130,000 to install. That is not cheap patriotism, folks. But suddenly, cities like Greenville, North Carolina, and Sevierville, Tennessee, are filing lawsuits claiming these flags violate local ordinances.
The flag is almost 15 times bigger than what current regulations allow on non-residential properties, standing at 130 feet tall with a size of 3,200 square feet. Wednesday morning, a spokesperson for the city said they have yet to file suit against the business for violating zoning regulations. So far, Camping World has been issued 65 citations by the city, with fines totaling over $15,000. But Camping World's message is clear. The flag is not coming down. Again, that is.
Flag's going to continue to fly, and we're representing freedom of our country, so that's what it's all about.
Greenville claims the flag is too big and the pole is too tall, about double what their ordinance allows. They've already fined Camping World nearly $15,000, and they're threatening more legal action. But instead of backing down, Lemonis made a shocking move. He closed one of his 2 Greenville locations on April 18th. Now, I don't know about you, but when a business owner is willing to shut down a profitable location rather than compromise on the American flag, that says something about their principles. That's putting your money where your mouth is. As a child in an orphanage in war-torn Beirut, he was adopted by an American family from Miami. His grandfather owned a car dealership that flew what was then the largest American flag in Miami. As a little kid, Lemonis told his grandfather, "I'm gonna own a business one day. My business is gonna be bigger than yours, and my flag is gonna be bigger." This isn't just about a flag. It's about a promise made by an immigrant kid who was given a chance at the American dream. And let's be real for a second. In a time where it seems like patriotism is constantly under attack, seeing someone stand up and say, "I'm proud of this country," is refreshing. Especially when that person wasn't even born here, but chose America and recognizes the opportunities it provided them. Thanks for tuning in to the 9/10 podcast, where possession is 9/10 of the law. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Now, the cities involved claim this isn't about patriotism or removing the American flag. The Greenville communications manager said, "This has never been about removing the American flag or the type of flag. It's about bringing the flag into compliance with city code." These are the same bureaucratic excuses that strangle small businesses across America every single day. And let's be honest, if you're suing someone over the American flag, you might want to reconsider your priorities. Sevierville, Tennessee officials claim the flag could be a distraction to drivers and impact scenic views. And I don't know about you, but I find the American flag to be a pretty scenic view in itself. And if seeing the stars and stripes distracts you while you're driving, maybe the problem isn't the flag. What's truly remarkable is how unwavering Lemonis has been. When asked if he would take down the flag if he lost the lawsuit or faced jail time, his response was American as ever. And I quote, "You can take me to jail. The flag's still not coming down." And that's the kind of backbone we need more in America today. Lemonis has already faced the consequences. He's been fined thousands of dollars, he's closed the store, and he's constantly spending money on legal battles. But he refuses to back down. Lemonis has a goal of displaying 1 million square feet of American flags across his stores nationwide. So far, he's at about 704,000 square feet, and that's his way of saying thank you to the country that gave him a chance. In a time where patriotism is becoming increasingly controversial, Marcus Lemonis reminds us that loving America isn't something to be ashamed of. It's something to be proud of, especially for those who weren't born here but chose to become Americans. This isn't just about a flag or a city ordinance. It's about standing for what you believe in, even when it costs you. It's about remembering that America is still a place where an orphan from Beirut can become a CEO, employing thousands of people. And it's about having the courage to say, this is what I believe in, and I'm not backing down. So what do you think? Is Lemonis right to stand his ground, or should he comply with local ordinances? Let me know in the comments below. You're tuning in to the 9/10 podcast, where possession is 9/10 of the law. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. Peace.